Hello, and welcome to Three Ways to Increase Quote Requests in Social Media. My name is Dana Zivzak, and I'm a travel agent educator, and I am here today to teach you three ways that I've gotten people to book their trips with me and using social media. Okay, so okay, all right, let me go ahead. I'm just going to share this in our group because of the So I want to make sure that you can hear me. And I think you can because I heard that a little bit on playback. So welcome. I'm using a new microphone. So if the sound is different, just let me know if it's not good or something like that because testing out this new microphone. It's been sitting in my office, guys, for like since November. I bought it. And I was like, okay, I have to get it out. I have to get it out. Well, and I have motivation because I'm going to be a guest on a friend's podcast tomorrow, and she's like, you need to have your microphone. So external motivation. Okay, so let's talk about three ways to increase quote requests on social media. Now, there's going to be a similarity here with all of these different different strategies. You have to be specific. Okay. Being general does not work. It doesn't work for emails. It doesn't work for social media. You need to be specific in what you're posting. You should have one thing that you're talking about, one thing that you're selling, and go just take that one thing. A lot of times people are, we can book anything. We can book this and we can book that. And it's like, just book with me. Well, people need something to go off of, okay? Because a lot of people might book with you, but they don't know what you're booking and they don't know what your specialty is. So, with all of this, I want you to remember to be specific. Now, this first example is an FAQ, a frequently asked question. And now the this is from 2024, but it still worked really well. And I don't think I replicated it for 2025. I should have. But um top 3 times to visit Walt Disney World in 2024. Okay? So this is, if I was you can even but the top 3 times to go, if you don't need to worry about kids or a school calendar, this is like the top 3 times I would suggest. Now, and you can also go differently. If you are worried about a school calendar, what times what times do you recommend over others? Okay. And a lot of times we would say summer, but then if you are really sensitive to the heat, then don't go in the summer. But then you're thinking spring break. Oh no, is it going to be crowded? Okay, so there's a lot of different ways you can get at this. You can do this in lots of different ways, but see how specific this is. Okay. When I say Labor Day week, if you can take the heat and humidity, it's a great time to visit. Um, and I remember that even from when I was a kid, because we used to go Labor Day week because my parents realized that it was a lot less expensive, and B, I just remember the one memory of being able to like re-ride Space Mountain, like going around and just not having to wait again because we were there during it was just so, it was really, really cool. But you want to be specific in what you are giving and something that people can book off of. Now, I would say even because a lot of people are doing, reels now, okay? I try to do a reel a day. I try. Do I get it every day? No, but I really, really try. So this would be a great reel because you could do one slide. Okay, you can say top 3 times to visit Disney or top 3 school breaks to visit Disney. And you always give the what's it called? The disclaimer that this is all based off of observations and based off so your experience might not be the same, but this is what I would recommend. Like I love spring break at Disney, and it's so funny because I was we still go we're actually going this Easter. Well, just 3 days before Easter, actually, not even we won't be there on Easter. But I love that time. And I was a teacher, so when I was teaching, that's when we would go. But now that I have a middle schooler, he can't miss a lot of school, so we're going when he has off, and that's just how it is, and that's how a lot of parents are. Um, you know, and but again, it depends on the family. So you can kind of do this from all different angles and different destinations. It doesn't have to be Disney. I just picked Disney, but it could be best times to go to the Caribbean, best times to visit Europe, best time for a river cruise. Okay. That people might not be thinking of. Okay, that's the first one. The second one is do a series. All right. And this is I did my top 10 when I was celebrating 10 years as a travel agent. I did my top 10 trips that I've been on in the 10 years I was an agent. But you could do it on, like, I did a series on all of the Christmas. And I think I did Candlelight Processionals, a series, because there's so many beautiful parts of that and you want to share it. So, like, each day leading up to Christmas, I shared a bit of the Candlelight Processional. And it's called, they call it episodic content, but it keeps people coming back. When I do these kinds of things, like the one time I was at a baseball game and the one mom came over, she's like, "When are you gonna do your next post? Because I want to see what other things." So it does get interest because you're showcasing just it's something more detailed and people get ideas. And then the ideas, they start looking at the calendar and all of a sudden, oh, maybe we can swing this. Okay. Or like my family, um, true story last week. And again, I'm the travel agent, so I don't need to be inspired by posts, but I was booking a ton of cruises for summer 2026 last week. And I by Saturday, I was just like, I had booked myself a cruise, because not for 2026, for this summer, because we had a week that nobody was really going to be around here, and my son wants to see all the baseball stadiums, and we needed to see Miami Marlins, and I was like, oh, Miami. I wonder if there's a cruise going out of Fort Lauderdale or Miami that we could hop on and do that, and then do the baseball stadium. See how my mind works? We got 2 things in one shot. But I made it work. So giving people examples of putting things in their in their schedule. And I'm probably going to do a post about that, like how I came to that decision, because I did not have a cruise on the bingo card for this year. Okay. But I got inspired by seeing all the itineraries and everything coming up. And so if that worked on me, that might work on other people too, right? You never know. All right. And then the last one, and again, a lot of times, and even with these series, I've been doing them with videos too. Okay. Reels. Right now, the Reels content is so powerful. It is, it's just um, really really a good way to put in the episodic content. And Facebook and Instagram, they make it so easy now to do them, but still the old fashioned like posts of just pictures do work too. So don't neglect these kinds of posts. um and the reels, I have been finding, are getting easier for me to do, because I've been trying to challenge myself to do one every day. And so now that I'm doing that, it's becoming easier the more I work on it. Now, the last one is related to video, but this is live. This is what I'm doing right now. I'm here with you in real time. All right. And going live, whenever I go live, it's so funny. Whenever I go live on my travel page, I always get some interest. Like, I get some interest coming back. Okay. Like, um, the, what was I going to say? Like, it's so interesting. Like, if I need, and I'm very grateful that I've been pretty busy recently. But if I need to, if I'm a little dead on bookings, if I go live, it's like, okay. And again, we should be more consistent. I should be more consistent with regularity of going live. Like, I go live regularly with you guys because I'm teaching. And teaching is kind of what you do when you go live for your travel clients too. So what I did in December, there was like a week that we had maybe like so many announcements coming at once. Like it was like it was so much coming. And then and because what I do, I work when I am my email inbox is my task list. And if something is in my email inbox, that means I have to either post about it or do something with it. Like right now I have the DTA thing about Tiana's and Guardians going from virtual queue to regular queue because I have to update my document. So I leave that email in there to remind me I need to do that. And so anyway, so when I get announcements like that, they tend to then pile up in my inbox. Okay. And this is exactly what happened when I decided to do this live. I just had so many announcements that like I couldn't possibly send so what I did was I just went live on my business page and I made an event out of it. I invited people to come. And then afterwards, what I did, so I didn't just go live and I kept the video up there, and you can probably still see it. It's still up there. And then I sent an email to my list. So I linked to the video. But what I also did was I used AI to create a summary from my video. Okay. So it's my words. All right. It's using my words that I use to talk about all these updates. And I asked it for like, I don't know, 3 paragraph summary, something like that. And of course I had to go through it and make sure, it all was good. But then I sent an email with that summary. And then um and then And then I sent an email with that and with also a link to the video. And I got people who replied back and said, "Well, thank you for the summary because I kept trying to watch it, but then I got interrupted by something or blah, blah, blah." So it was good to do both ways because that way, people got the information if they wanted to read through it or watch the video. Okay. And so, because a lot of people like to see your face, they like to see you talking about things. Okay. And but then some people, they'll click on it, but then somebody comes and asks them for something, and all of a sudden they forget about it. And so you want to get to as many modalities as you can when you are promoting something. And I will tell you, when I go live, I do usually something happens. Okay, I'm not going to say I post about something and then they book, but it's like it gives the business momentum. It reminds people that you are here and that you are here to help people. Now, Robin just asked a good question. She said, Facebook business page. I've been using my regular Facebook page to post specials and wonder if I'm going to end up in jail. Okay, so here's the deal with Facebook pages, and I am not the expert here. Um, you want to look up Khali, Khally is his name, and he is where I've been learning about these pages and profiles. But what you want to do, you still need to have your business page. All right. But then the best thing to do with your Facebook page is to make it a creator profile, a digital creator. Okay. And then you'll get better reach and things like that. Oh, yeah. I'll write his name down in the comments so that you can. Ka. Yes. Ka is wonderful. Um, and there's all and so anyway, you want to so basically what I do now is I have my Dana Zifizak travel page. Okay, so what I did was I actually made a separate personal page for my family and friends and dog pictures and all that kind of stuff. And then I converted my actual page into a creator page. And then I use that to post into, and I started this at the end of December. So when I did this was not yet on there. So I will say the reach and the number of views has gone up like crazy by doing this. But I am not the master at this. I am simply yes, Robin, you can convert the one that you have to not lose the people. But the thing is, it's for me, it was a matter of privacy because I didn't want my family like I first tried, so when I first learned about this, I switched it to a digital creator. Um, and Robin, you're in my sales lab. So actually, we're going to talk about this next month. So don't worry. I'm going to show you how to, I'm going to show you what I did. So what I did, and I'll talk through it real quickly now. It, the setting is in your, it's like there's three dots next to your name where you can toggle between the different type. Personal page is a digital creator. And the so what I did was end of December, actually mid December, I switched my profile to the digital creator, like Ka said, and because I saw him at Universal, and um then I started posting both. I started again. I could still change my privacy settings for like personal pictures. So Um, but I felt awkward doing like my business and my personal all in the same. Like for me personally, it just felt awkward. Okay, so what I decided to do was create a separate personal profile where I post pictures of my son and my family and my dogs and all that kind of stuff. Okay, that is not public. Okay, and that way, and now my so that's just Dana Zivisak, and then I have Dana Zivisak Travel, which is now all travel content. And I made a post and I said this page is going to be all travel content. Nobody really unfollowed me. I mean, I gotten 2 unfollows, and I got a lot of people messaging me because they thought I was they thought um somebody had like stole my page or whatever. I was like, no, it's actually me. And I still have my business page. I still post to both. The cool thing with having a creator account is you can actually on Reels, you can tag your business page. Okay, so I still post to both. But I get better because and the reason why I still post to both is because this is a credibility marker. Okay. This, if somebody clicks on my Facebook page, they're going to see I've been in business since May of 2013. Okay. And they're going to see all of this, they're going to see that I am a credible business. And you want that because you want that there. Okay. So but again, I can just tag myself in, I can tag my business page on the reels of my creator account. So that's what I've been trying to do every day is to do a reel. And so like here I can show you. Let me switch to my you're getting a bonus training here. But I just want to show you what I've been doing. And this is just what I've been experimenting with, okay? So I want to go over here. Okay, so here is my I think this is working. Let me make sure. Yeah. Oh no. Hold on. Why does it not show? Oh. All right. I want to switch. Share to this tab. There we go. It should work now. Share this tab. Where'd it go? I'm trying to share the tab. Yes, the recording will be up for a week. All right. Hold on. Let me see. Just going to re-share my screen so that way it will. There we go. It will show you what I wanted to show you. Okay, so what I did, so I had a personal page. I created, and then if you click on this dot here, this will show you turn off professional mode. It's professional mode. I can never remember what it's called exactly, and it might be different on different profiles. I don't know, but and then so I notice I still have my business pages. My travel agent educator, I actually, and this is the page I'm going live on. I do this work with travel agents just on that page. I didn't want to make another creative profile. um, and then I still have my certified travel associate. And then up here, if I want to be on my personal page, like where nothing is public, okay, then that's this one. Okay. And notice how, it's more shut down and things like that. Everything's private. Okay, that's just for me personally because I don't want every single baseball picture out there and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So, but this is my dateness if a second. I just put travel. A lot of BDMs do this. Um, and then so like here's a reel I did last night, and notice how it has. So if you go to my business page, that reel will also show up on my business page. But I posted it I posted it from my creator page. And the other cool thing is I have groups. And when you post from your creator page, you can also immediately post it into groups. So that's cool too. And I don't know why it's taking so long to show things, but um so yeah, that's what I've been experimenting with ever since I learned about it in December. And like I said, I am not I am not the educator on this. Okay. I'm the educator on what you can post, but this kind of stuff you want to find Cotton. Let me find him on here and I can just show you his profile. He goes live too, but I think he takes his down, most of his down. But yes, but that's how I have learned this. And let me see, will it show me? And you can also link your Instagram. Okay, so it shows you what I've posted. Yeah, that's easier, I guess. And um, and everything is public. Okay, and that was the biggest reason why I made my own personal page was because I didn't want. I tried to do it all where I could like set the privacy for different things. The problem was I didn't like it. I didn't like, because if somebody was just wants to see my family photos and they don't want to see the travel stuff, then, I felt bad for. So anyway, that is my transformational journey here as we talk about 3 posts. So, and like I said, the what post was I showing you the live? Okay, well that was before I did this. So that was on my business page. All right. Okay, guys. So like I said, that Cod Lee, let me find him here. There he is. Um, so this is him. And Branding is for Cows is his business page. And but he posts all kinds of videos and tips and stuff like that. So definitely give him a follow. And you can learn a lot more about the metrics side of Facebook and Instagram, all that stuff. Like he posts a lot of great details and things. So definitely give him a follow. All right, guys, have a good day. I will talk to you again next week. Bye bye.